Combating the Wild is brought to you in part by Mossy Creek Game Calls, Spectre Shot, Jeb's Precision Chokes, HuntExchange.com, H&H Timber, and these other fine sponsors. Welcome to this week's episode of the Turkeyologists, brought to you by Spectre Shot. You know, this week we're going after a couple of stubborn birds, one in Georgia and one in Kansas.
You know, a lot of these films, we're going by ourselves first thing before work, and you just get stuck on those birds, calling to them, and you just can't close the deal.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes it's good to change up your tactics, bring your buddy with you, because a lot of times, you know, they might not like your call, but, you know, I'll bring Joey one morning and they'll love his and come running straight into it. The Turkeyologists are proud to associate with these fine companies.
On this hunt, I'm going after a bird. I've been going after these birds for 4 days in a row, and I just can't call them in. So I asked my buddy Corey to come with me to help film and help call.
Yeah, he actually didn't even want to go back to this place because he was so frustrated with these birds. And I said, let's go give it one more shot. And we headed over there, got there good and before daylight. They were roosted off the edge of this clear cut, slipped in there kind of close, and we had high hopes. I did, Joey did.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I knew what these birds were doing for 4 days. They do the same thing, but I couldn't get ahead of them. So Corey snuck in there with me, and he got a little closer than I like to get to him, but that's what it took.
Got to get a little aggressive sometimes. Just check it out. Well, this gobbler and the hen start coming up the edge of the clear cut, and it's kind of through some brush, but you can tell he's breeding that hen. He hops off of her, and he's coming to check out the other one.
When that next long beard shows up, forget about all that praying and spraying. With a Jeb's Headhunter choke tube, you can shoot with confidence. Smith Farm Supply is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. Whether it's agriculture or taking care of wildlife, they have the products you need at the best price. Smith Farm Supply also carries trusted brands such as Pennington, AgFab, Purina Antler Max, and many more. Also providing custom fertilizer mixing and spreading services with use of their state-of-the-art equipment. And this will ensure you to have the best food plots this season.
It ain't just a tie that gets you there, it's the man standing behind it. Call Daddy, Southside Time Break.
So you want to know why Combat in the Wild uses Mossy Creek game calls? Because of their attention to quality and the field-proven results. Offering a wide range of calls for any hunting situation. So if it's turkeys, duck, deer, or all the animals in between, Mossy Creek has got a call to fill your needs. When it comes to timber management, let Country Boys Logging handle your needs. Whether it is commercial timber services or habitat improvement, Country Boys Logging uses a wide variety of equipment and methods to ensure maximum profit. They also ensure a good, clean job when finished to create a good site for regenerated growth or replanting of new timber. For consultations or having your timber taken care of the right way, call Country Boys Logging.
This segment of the Turkeyologist is brought to you by Mossy Creek Game Calls, Bucks and Beard Scents, HuntExchange.com, and Jeb's Precision Chokes.
Well, welcome back to the Turkeyologist. We finally got this bird coming, and I think he's going to make it within gun range of me.
Just a little bit of change in tactics is all it took.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Number 2 of the year. 10th one on video.
Who talked you into coming over here?
Corey did. I've been hunting these birds. You know, I've been hunting these birds for a couple of times and just ain't had any success. They've been going the other way. We came in here and got a little close this morning. And I thought they was on the other side, and then I thought they was in the clear cut and just wasn't sure. And we was a little patient. I thought he was gonna come up with a decoy.
He was wary of that decoy.
I think that hen would have got closer when you started cutting.
Look.
Well, it's April 2nd, and me and Corey came to our hunt club. I've been over here a couple times. He ain't set foot on it yet. So we got in here this morning, got on a few birds, got pretty close to them, and boy, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't think last night it was gonna happen, but you never know. That's the reason we go every day.
You didn't even want to come over?
I didn't even want to come to this place. So we got some awesome videos of this bird coming in. He was wary of the decoy. I don't know why. He's a good 3-year-old. Probably a little over inch spurs, good beard on him. He was staying with that hen. And I shot him we marked off at 38 steps. And I couldn't be happier. Thanks, Corey, for running the video camera. The sun's not even above the trees. We killed him probably 7:20 this morning.
You are a deer hunter, and you love new. New antler, new sunrises, new bucks. This ain't your granddaddy's scent company. There's something new in the woods. Bucks and beard scents.
Woodman of the World has been insuring folks around here for more than 120 years, bringing peace of mind to thousands and paying out millions to their families. We were there for them when they needed us, and we'll be there for you too. For more information, contact your local representative. Woodman of the World, with you through life.
Hi, my name is Corey New, and I'm spreading the word about a new membership-based hunt swap service called Hunt Exchange. Hunt Exchange is an online service that connects hunters across the country, allowing them to exchange hunts on their properties. Based on your hunting desires, Hunt Exchange will connect you to property owners who have the game and hunts you're looking for. Register now to find the hunt of your dreams at huntexchange.com. Hunt Exchange, the hunt you've imagined starts here.
Don't just settle for any old shotgun shell. Load up with Spectre Shot's White Lightning on your next hunt, offering shells for your 20 or 12 gauge, and also introducing the brand new 3.5 inch shell for all the 12 gauge shooters out there. They're great for all hunters with a specially blended powder to reduce recoil, but still to knock down power to drop that tom in his tracks. So you want to get the right shotgun shell? Load up with Spectre Shot's White Lightning.
Well, this is your Turkeyologist tip of the week, brought to you by Spectre Shot. You know, this week I'm going to talk about something that kind of goes unsaid for turkey hunting a lot of times is calling. You know, there's certain situations where you want to do certain things and you don't want to do certain things. So I'm just going to touch on that a little bit. I mean, first of all, you know, we all go out and we try to owl hoot and listen for them on the roost, and an owl hoot is a good locator call, you know, at daylight. But when those birds start gobbling and you set up, you know, it's still dark, they're still in the tree, they're expecting the hens to still be in the tree. So you don't want to just start doing an excited hen cutting and everything that you would normally do when the turkey's on the ground. You want to do what we call a tree yelp. It's a very soft yelp, and you know, maybe a cluck here and there. And a good way to be able to mimic these turkeys is to pay attention when you're out in the woods and listen to what they do when they're on the roost. All right, well, once the gobbler that you're set up on flies down, you know, a lot of times you can get close enough to them to hear them fly down, and you know, you can tell a distinct difference in their gobble from when they're in the tree and when they're on the ground. So when he hits the ground, that's when you can get kind of aggressive with him. You know, even do what we call a fly down cackle. It's a very excited, you know, cutting that the hen does when she flies down most of the time, and a lot of times that'll get them just fired up. And along with that, according to how close you are to the turkey, you know, not necessarily a turkey call, but you can start scratching in the leaves. And I've had that work on several different occasions. When you've got a bird hung up out there at 50, 60 yards up over a hill, you just do a little purring and clucking and scratching in the leaves. I mean, it just makes it that much more realistic, and he's gonna come check it out. All right, well, you know how it happens. They fly down, shut up, nothing, and you sit there for a while, and you want to get up and try to find one. Generally, my favorite call to use in all situations is a diaphragm call, because it's just so versatile. You can call soft, you can call loud. You can make so many different types of calls on a diaphragm. That's just my main choice. But a lot of times, when you get up, you're walking around trying to strike one up. A good locator call is a crow call, or a woodpecker call, or a goose call. Anything to make them shot gobble like that. Man, but also a friction call works very well. A slate call, you can get really loud with them and high pitched, and especially a box call. I know you hear Jamie say it all the time. Use the old box call trick. You can walk around and you can really get some volume on these box calls. And that's just a good way, after they fly down, shut up. A lot of times, you get close enough to one to where he can hear you. He gobbles that first time, and that's all it takes. You can work him in from there. All right, well, all these calls I just mentioned, from the owl call, the crow call, any type of call, the mouth call, diaphragm, the friction calls, our call maker of choice is Mossy Creek Game Calls, and you can contact them at the information below. And they make good quality custom made turkey calls and locator calls, and they make duck calls. Any type of call that you need, they can take care of you. So go over and check out Mossy Creek Game Calls, and give them a like on Facebook. They do a lot of business through Facebook. Contact Mr. Wayne Sellers or Tyler Sellers, and they can take care of all your needs for any type of call that you need. Well, welcome back. In this hunt, we're back in Kansas, and I've just been snake bit the whole time. I filmed a bird getting shot, but when I'm in front of the camera, I can't seem to get it done. I mean, it's been this is the 5th morning that we've been in Kansas, and I haven't pulled the trigger.
Yeah, and me and Corey hadn't hunted together, so I finally switched partners, and I was hunting with Tyler, and he was hunting with Jim. We gave them up, and we started hunting together. And we was actually had a bird roosted along this river that Corey was for sure we was going to kill him first come daylight.
And of course that didn't work out, but we were sitting there, and it must have been 3/4 of a mile away. There's a bird just steady gobbling.
And he just, oh.
So Joey stands up and he says, "Let's go kill this bird." Well, we finally make the trek across the road, across the creek, everything, get set up in the field with this bird, and I start calling, and he quits gobbling.
I literally had to laugh to myself, because when a bird don't answer Corey's call, you just know something's wrong. So Corey actually leans back and tells me to call to see if I can get him to gobble. And I didn't make but one call, and he just hammers.
And he started coming right after.
He started coming.
are a deer hunter and you love new. New antler, new sunrises, new bucks. This ain't your granddaddy's scent company. There's something new in the woods. Bucks and beard scents.
Woodman of the World has been insuring folks around here for more than 120 years, bringing peace of mind to thousands and paying out millions to their families. We were there for them when they needed us, and we'll be there for you too. For more information, contact your local representative. Woodman of the World, with you through life.
Don't just settle for any old shotgun shell. Load up with Spectre Shot's White Lightning on your next hunt, offering shells for your 20 or 12 gauge, and also introducing the brand new 3.5 inch shell for all the 12 gauge shooters out there. They're great for all hunters with a specially blended powder to reduce recoil, but still the knockdown power to drop that tom in his tracks. So you want to get the right shotgun shell? Load up with Spectre Shot's White Lightning. When it comes to timber management, let Country Boys Logging handle your needs. Whether it is commercial timber services or habitat improvement, Country Boys Logging uses a wide variety of equipment and methods to ensure maximum profit. And they also ensure a good, clean job when finished to create a good site for regenerated growth or replanting of new timber. For consultations or having your timber taken care of the right way, call Country Boys Logging.
This segment of the Turkeyologist is brought to you by Smith Farm Supply, Woodman of the World, Country Boys Logging, and Southside Tire and Brake. Well, after 5 days of being in Kansas and I hadn't pulled the trigger, we finally got a bird coming, and I hope it's going to come together.
You got a bird or I got a bird coming?
Well, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. How about that, Joe? Took me 5 days. Bird gobbler. Let me get him, we'll set up for you. Well, I finally got it done here in Kansas. It's the 5th day. I've been snake bit. I've been hunting with Jim and got him a good bird first afternoon, and we just hadn't been able to make it work out. So I think Jim's bad luck because I swapped partners today. Took the old Lucky Charm Joey Tinsley and ended up getting one. We heard this bird from, guarantee you it was at least 3/4 of a mile away. We struck out walking and came to this little cornfield. Just been planted corns 2 inches tall, and out there in the middle struck. Well, I hope you enjoyed these 2 hunts. You know, one thing we learn all the time, and one thing you can take away from it is if you've got a stubborn bird or if you're just struggling, just change it up a little bit. Invite somebody to come with you that calls a little different from you. Use a different call. You know, just change something up.
Yeah, and it will greatly improve your success and your turkey hunt. And plus, it's just more enjoyable to me to hunt with somebody all the time.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Turkeyologist, brought to you by Spectre Shot.
If you hadn't already, go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe. We've got tons of videos on there. Anything we can hunt legally in the state of Georgia, we've got videos on there. Duck hunting, deer hunting, bow fishing. We do a bi-weekly episode on there, so go check that out. Also, go over to Facebook, give us a like. We do some contests from every now and then. We're on Twitter. Follow us on there. And also go over to our website, combatinthewild.com. We've got an online store. You can order our Turkeyologists DVD series. We've got 3 volumes of that, and also hats and t-shirts and stuff like that.
And also join us next week, same time, same station, as we take one of the contest winners with us turkey hunting.
Kill him right there. There you go. Walk 15 miles and then kill him right there. That is turkey hunting at its best, huh?
Some stuff like that on there.
And also join us next week as we take a few friends of ours on their first video adventure. What? What?
You were struggling.
You were struggling. It was like you were walking down into the water.
Oh, maybe. Alright. You want me to tell y'all a true story? In second grade, I got picked to be in a spelling bee. And you know why? Because I stood up, the teacher said prehistoric. And I had a book about dinosaurs and I read it all the time. So I popped it off. P-R-E-H. The next thing I'm in the spelling bee and I can't spell it.